Top of the morning, friends and family. Greetings, greetings. How are you? I hope that all is well with you, and I hope that all is well with your family. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video. So as you can see, guys, I just awakened. I'm just aching a little bit. My joint pain is about a 3 this morning. I've been really stiff ever since I came back off the road. Yes, recently I've driven my family from Alabama to Ohio, which is an 8-hour, 7-minute drive. All right. We had an RV in our caravan, so it took us close to 12 hours. So that was a lot of sitting down for me. Luckily for me, I brought my pillow with me, guys, and when I did that, I did not experience much implant site pain when I arrived at my destination. Just was very stiff from the car ride. I tried to get out and move around as much as possible, to try to minimize things. Another thing too, guys, let me share this with you. Before I got implanted with my spinal cord stimulator, I weighed about anywhere between 187 or 190 pounds, give or take. All right. So once I got implanted, I was on Lyrica, and Lyrica, one of the side effects is water retention, which means you're going to gain some weight. So as a result, I gained nearly 30 pounds, okay, if not more, because when I went to my primary care physician to get, checked up for my 6 months, see how I'm doing. Turns out I was considered overweight and my cholesterol was high, so he put me on a diet, guys. But you all know that when you gain a lot of weight, it affects your stimulation, and that should be like right on time with me having to be reprogrammed for like the first or the second time maybe. But as a result of dieting and watching what I eat, I lost a lot of weight. I weighed myself before I left about 2 weeks ago, and I weighed like 197 pounds, guys. So as a result, my box is starting to poke out a little bit. It is very sensitive to touch. If I bump it hard enough, it hurts. I did bump it in the swimming pool when I was on my trip with my family. It hurt for a minute and then it settled down. But look, guys, let me share something with you. This right here is not 100% concrete, but it have happened 4 times in a 2-week process. I was at a vape shop like 3 days before we left to go out of town, right? And I used my Apple Watch to check out. So I scanned my watch and I'm staring there, I'm talking to the guy, and inadvertently the machine was like right here. The whole terminal crashed. Square cash register terminal crashed. It was odd. He found it very intriguing because he told me that had never happened since he'd been at that location. So the next time around, I stood back, I scanned from a distance, it worked. All right, so we're on the road. We're at a gas station somewhere in Kentucky. So I'm inside the store using a debit card this time. So I go and I chip the card. I'm standing close to the chip reader, waist level. My chip, it did decline. I have money on the card, or had money on the card, still have money on the card, but it crashed. It didn't give any error message or nothing. The lady said, that's odd, try it again. But this time again, I stepped back and I chipped it, it worked. Got back home from the road trip, stopped at O'Reilly's for some supplies for my vehicle. I chipped a different card, guys, with money on it, of course. Same rules apply. It declined. The cashier found it very ironic. Never happened before. So I stepped back, tried it again, and it worked. So the icing on the cake occurred like 2 days ago, guys, when I will open CVS because I had to buy a new cane. All right. So I go to chip this same card that I used at O'Reilly's. Declined. So what I do, I asked the cashier to chip the card for me, and it worked. That's odd. So I went on ahead and I texted my rep. My rep told me to go ahead and text patient services, both of which they said they'd never heard nothing like this ever happening. Of course, I read some articles where they said that spinal cord stimulators can interfere with certain wireless devices. But upon speaking to patient services, I was informed that at this time, Boston Scientific do not have any technology to test spinal cord stimulators to see whether or not if they really and truly indeed interfere with other devices, like some devices interfere with us. All right. So with all that being said, guys, I was just told to contact my physician. I spoke with the rep first. The rep just said, hey, keep an eye on it since I'm not hurting, because it don't make any sense to go back into the doctor's office if you're not hurting. But I really hope that my box isn't malfunctioning. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go ahead and see about getting reprogrammed soon and see if I can get some things changed up to target some new areas to where I'm feeling some pressure at below my L5 around that herniated disc, bulging disc, I'm sorry. But as a result of me losing weight too, guys, that means that, you know, my box is going to be a lot sensitive than what it is. And there may be a high probability that I may end up having to go back in and have my box relocated. All right. So y'all just stay tuned. And that's going to conclude today's video. And I do thank all those for your ongoing support of this channel. If you're new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I release another video. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, drop those down in the comment box below. Now, I do thank all those who stayed until the end. Until we meet again, please stay safe, hold it in the road, and I'll see you in the next video. All right? Peace.